Brittain's Ida. This is a LibriVox recording. All LibriVox recordings are in the public domain. For more information or to volunteer, please visit LibriVox.org. Recording by Thomas Copeland. Brittain's Ida, attributed to Edmund Spenser. Actually, however, a poem called Venus and Anchises, written by Phineas Fletcher. Note by the editor. We are unwilling to exclude anything that has ever been imputed to Spenser, and although we are convinced with T. Wharton, observe on FQ, Volume 1, page 123, edit 1762, that Spenser was not the author of Brittain's Ida, as it is short and possesses considerable merit of its own, we insert it. The reader will thus be able to form his own opinion. T. Walkley, who first printed it in 12mo in 1628, only tells us that he was, quote, certainly assured, unquote, that, quote, it must be a work of Spenser's, unquote. But he furnishes no evidence beyond what is merely internal, unless we also take into account the assertion of the writer of the not ungraceful preliminary verses, quote, "'Tis learned Spenser's muse," unquote. It has a much more modern air than anything else Spenser has left behind him, and we do not believe that it was produced at the earliest until near the close of the reign of James I. In stanza 11 of Canto 3, the author speaks of his, quote, "newborn quill," unquote. The poem is not even an imitation of Spenser, nor, as far as we can judge, was it intended to be so. Canto 1. The argument. The youthly shepherds wonning here, and beauties rare displayed, appear. What exercise he chief affects, his name and scornful love neglects. In Ida Vale, who knows not Ida Vale, when harmless Troy yet felt not Grecian spite, an 100 shepherds wand, and in the dale, while their fair flocks the 3-leaved pastures bite, the shepherds' boys with 100 sportings like gave wings unto the time's too speedy haste. Ah, foolish lads, that strove with lavish waste so fast to spend the time that spends your time as fast. Among the rest, that all the rest excelled, a dainty boy there wand, whose harmless years now in their freshest budding gently swelled. His nymph-like face ne'er felt the nimble shears, youth's downy blossom through his cheek appears. His lovely limbs, but love he quite discarded, were made for play, but he no play regarded, and fit love to reward, and with love be rewarded. High was his forehead, arched with silver mould, where never anger churlish wrinkle dighted. His auburn locks hung like dark threads of gold, that wanton airs, with their fair length incited, to play among their wonted curls delighted. His smiling eyes with simple truth were stored. Ah, how should truth in those thief eyes be stored, which 1,000 loves had stol'n, and never one restored? His lily cheek might seem an ivory plain, more purely white than frozen Apennine, where lovely bashfulness did sweetly reign, in blushing scarlet clothed and purple fine. 100 hearts had this delightful shrine, still cold itself, inflamed with hot desire, that well the face might seem in divers tire to be a burning snow, or else a freezing fire. His cheerful looks and merry face would prove, if eyes the index be where thoughts are read, a dainty playfellow for naked love. Of all the other parts, enough is said that they were fit twins for so fair a head. 1,000 boys for him, 1,000 maidens died. Die they that list, for such his rigorous pride, he 1,000 boys, ah fool, and 1,000 maids denied. His joy was not in music's sweet delight, though well his hand had learnt that cunning art, for dainty songs to daintier ears indite, but through the plains to chase the nimble hart with well-tuned hounds, or with his certain dart the tusked boar or savage bear to wound. Meantime his heart with monsters doth abound. Ah, fool, to seek so far what nearer might be found! His name, well known unto those woody shades, where unrewarded lovers oft complain them, Anchises was. Anchises! Oft the glades and mountains heard. Anchises had disdained them. Not all their love
Sample complete. Ready to continue?